Alright guys, hello and welcome back to a brand new episode. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. We're out here on a Sunday. As you can see, the city is covered with snow. Since last episode, if you remember, it started to snow and it didn't stop for like 3 days. So, this is the result. Nothing crazy, but yeah, there's definitely some snow on the ground. It has been cleaned up, just a little bit, so that is nice. And yeah, I've just got online and we got our first order. We're headed to the South Island. There's a little cafeteria called Cafe Rang. So that's where we're going. It's about, I would say, 8 minutes away. All right, so let's get started. All right, actually over here, I think I'm gonna walk for a bit. Like my knee is acting up, so I'll just get the blood pumping, because I don't know, get it warmed up, and then we should be good to go. So I'll do a quick walk up this hill, boys. All right, and we are moving. So the temperature today is -5 Celsius. I think the real feel is about -10. Yeah, it's not that bad. I'm dressed for the winter. I have an extra vest with me in case I want to heat up, so we should be all good. We're gonna be here in the city for the next 2 and something hours, so just a short stint. Should be nice and cool. Right, so I actually picked up this shift today, lunchtime, daylight type of hours, just because I thought, we're gonna show up in the city, it's gonna be snowing, or, just snowy, and it's gonna be looking cool and nice. But, so far my first impressions, as I was making my way into the city, is just that, I don't know, it's looking kind of drab, boys, not terribly colorful in the evenings, which is, usually when I work. You have all the lights turned on. There's kind of a vibe going on because the snow is on the ground. It looks a little bit, brighter and stuff, and it just has a certain atmosphere to it. And when the sun comes up, some of that atmosphere is kind of lost, I feel like, but still should be a nice one. All right, so for the most part in the city has been taking care of the snow somewhat. I mean, it's the bare minimum, but I guess it's better than nothing. So you can pretty much get around to places, mostly no problem. Obviously, it'll be much better without the snow, but it kind of works. Like here, for example, this is nice. No snow, no ice. You just, go whichever way you want to. Actually, let's take this little green arrow and go right. Everything is looking good, boys. Let's keep on moving. On our way to get our first order. All right, so sometimes these back alleys here have, just too much snow, and I mean, you can barely get through here. But right now, we are doing fairly well for ourselves. There's a little bit of ice, a little bit of snow, but we're like super stable moving forward here. Okay, the place is called Cafe Rang, and apparently we're gonna turn. Actually, I think I know exactly where I'm going. Yeah, I think it just popped up in my head. The place. I think I recognize the name now. Again, if you remember last time we were out here on a Sunday, like it was all, I don't know, different restaurants that we usually don't go to. I guess it's the lunchtime, the ones that are popular at lunchtime. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more cafeterias, salad bars during lunchtime. That's what I noticed. And yeah, of course, I'm rocking my winter tires. They have some nice spikes. They don't really do that much, but every little bit, helps out. Basically, all you gotta do is just keep straight. As long as you do that, you're gonna be all Gucci. The trouble comes when you have to turn or angle yourself, because when you don't have too much grip, it might not end too well if you're not careful. All right, here we go, boys. Cafe Rang. It's right here. So pickup is in 10 minutes, but I think that was 10 minutes ago. So let me refresh the page, and it should have the current update information here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll be ready soon, it says. So let's head inside and talk to the staff. We're here to pick up 3 items, a bunch of sandwiches, looks like. Some nice little pastries here, but I'm pretty sure it's like $10 a pop, like it's crazy prices. Hi, number 62.
62.
Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. All right, boys, first order of the day. We got it picked up. Let's confirm it in the app here. And we're going 2 blocks away to Farmer Street 13. Let's get going. All right, and I'm just noticing how nice it is not to have to fiddle with the light here, because yeah, it's daylight, so it's nice and bright. Everyone can see me, I can see everyone. Fantastic. All right, what's my next move here? I think we'll get 1 block over and turn right at the little side alley. All right, here's Farmer Street. Now let's find number 13. Should be, I'm actually not sure. On the right, I guess. All right, here we go. 15 and 13. All right, so we're heading up to the 5th floor. Let's call up the elevator, and that should take us right up there. But yeah, our next stop is going to be Mama at the theater, which is the circular food court about 5 minutes away. So let's try and get there as soon as possible. And yeah, like I said, I think my strategy is going to be to use the main road over there, which is always like nice and clean. The one and only road in Stockholm, which is nice and clean of all the snow. Every other street, you're lucky if you're going to get any snow maintenance, but, you know, so let's head over there, and that should take us all the way until the mini mall. As you can see, I got my unwieldy mittens, but they do work. I think I had them since last year, but I didn't use them at all because, you know, I just don't like how they look. But yeah, they're pretty effective at helping to keep your hands warm. All right, let's head inside of the ring. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, Mama is a rotisserie chicken little restaurant, but it's over here somewhere. It's really close. Let's go and check it out. The horizontal rotisserie. I'm not sure what that means, but we are here. Oh. Order got canceled, boys. So let's head back outside. Up next is McDonald's. It's pretty much across the street. Let's head over there now. Alright, I see my order right there, boys. Let's talk to the staff. I-91P.
Yes.
Alright, drop off is in 19 minutes. It'll take us maybe 7. In snowy conditions, they, you know, thankfully increase the time so that, you know, people know what to expect. If the customer expects the order to take 40 minutes to get ready and delivered, but it takes 30 instead, you know, that's a good thing, right? So yeah, very cool and nice. At the start of the week, when the snow first fell, I think I had like a day off, and then I was back in the city after, I don't know, 3 days of snowfall, and there was like no maintenance done to anything. So I mean, I really wish the city was a lot quicker to like respond to changing weather conditions. So like if they know that, you know, it's gonna snow for the whole day, I mean, just send out a couple of workers out there, you know, do a little bit of work. We're racing the crow here. All right, we're 1 block away. 62. Okay, that's a little bit further ahead, but essentially we can park up the bike right here. All right, up next is a spot called the Greasy Spoon. It's like a vegan place, maybe 6 minutes from here, maybe 7. Let's head over there now. Anyway, this Greasy Spoon place, I'm not too fond of it, to be honest. The last time I was there, maybe a year ago, I was sent there like 3 times. Each time the wait was exponentially longer, and I was offered like no explanation. Like I think I had to like wait for 20 minutes just like standing outside. I spoke there like 3 times, like trying to, you know, gather some information, like when is the order going to be ready? Is it coming? Or like they had no response. They just had a blank stare. So yeah, we'll see if things have improved or not. Well, thankfully it's a Sunday, so it might not be as packed as it would be otherwise. So yeah, who knows? We might get lucky with the timing and stuff. So there you can see, boys, the people are actually using the e-scooter. I don't know how they do it. Like that guy looked pretty stable, you know, on this road, but man, I wonder what the edge case looks like, you know, when it comes to bad road conditions on one of those things. I mean, I guess you have your center of gravity pretty low, so if you slip, you know, just like step aside. It's not nothing to worry about. Oh, it's not looking good. If you can see the gathering of people there and the Foodora little vehicle there, that's Greasy Spoon, boys. It looks absolutely packed. I mean, yeah, basically all I need to know is if it's gonna take 15 minutes or longer. If that is the case, we'll just send somebody else and I'll go pick up some, another order in the meantime.
No.
Hi, 61 Fedora.
Oh, yeah.
This is the one? Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so very nice. We got lucky, boys. All right, so we are being sent towards the east side of the South Island here, and yeah, I guess we can just take these main roads here, which should, to a certain extent, be generally well maintained. This side definitely is, decent. If you go in the opposite direction, it can get a little squirrely. Yesterday, I had a bus that was like passing me on the left side, like mere centimeters away from me. Like, I mean, that's just incredibly risky what the driver was doing. I was pissed. They just don't care, All right, we are making steady progress. As you can see, most of the snow is melted off. They apply a little bit of salt and pepper, on the surface, and it does work to a certain extent to remove the snow. Very nice. The only problem is that your bike chain gets absolutely demolished, So every time I come home, I have to reapply, some chain oil, try and minimize the damage. But I mean, I have to switch chains like every month during the winter months, Anyway, earlier this week, I thought maybe I had a concept for a video. I thought maybe I would buy some skis and try delivering on while skiing in the city, but I don't think it's realistic, There are some streets where there's enough snow, but I don't know. I think you'll end up just looking stupid very, very quickly, Anyway, I mean, so far I have a bunch of ideas for cool concept, episodes, but I have yet to follow through on any of them. We'll see how things go though. All right, so this is the neighborhood that we're delivering to. The actual address is like Lottery Street number 4 or something like that. I'm not exactly sure where it's located, so let's circle around and see if we can spot any signs, and that will point us in the right direction. The GPS marker shows this general area as being the spot, so let's explore. I mean, that's not very responsive. I wish the color would change to green, then you would know that the door is open. And some of these systems are really questionable, like logic-wise. It just, have they done any testing? Anyway, we are inside now, and we are at the right spot. So let's throw it to floor number 4 to drop off this order. Hey. Alright, so that is the greasy spoon order dropped off. My phone has lost connection because we're inside the elevator, but let's head outside and see what's next. Right, so nothing on screen right now. Let's head, we're kind of out here, I mean, we're not terribly far away from all the action, but we're not that close either. So let's head towards the center of it all here on the South Island. Time right now is approaching noon, so 12 p.m. and we're here until 1 p.m. so another hour left to go. Nice, short and sweet. And actually I really enjoy having these 2-hour shifts when it comes to recording these episodes, because they're really easy to edit, once I'm back home and in front of the screen. So yeah, I think it's perfect, nice little balance. Just out here for a little while, you get to see the sights and sounds, do a couple of drop-offs, and and it doesn't have to be stretched out all that much, so I like that. So snow cleanup is crucial, for me to get my job done. If the snow starts to pile up, and not only pile up, but it gets compressed by all the traffic, the cars, the buses, the trucks, and it turns into this thick layer of compressed snow, it just, I mean, at that point, you're kind of moving, but it's like walking speed. Last year there was a snowstorm, and the city just let the snow pile up for multiple days in a row. I mean, it was terrible, It was so tough to get through to anywhere. Then you had the cars behind you. Thankfully though, all the orders were closely stacked, so you didn't have to travel across the city. So that's nice. Anyway, later on this week, the temperatures will rise to 0 degrees Celsius and +1. It sounds like it's a good thing, but it's really not, because you have all the snow and it's good to start to, kind of melt. And once it starts to melt, it's really difficult to get through anywhere. because it just really gets under your front wheel, and once your front wheel goes, you go with it basically. So I'm not sure exactly how the rest of the week is gonna look like. All right. Oh, look at this. We got one order from Jack's Burger close to the Jote Street. So let's over there now. Well, technically the bike path is underneath here on the left side, but it's covered with snow and it's not very smooth at all. I think my strat for this one is just going to be to reach the main road once more. Look at this, guys. Clear pathway, absolutely amazing. There's a little bit of wind slowing us down, but we are definitely moving. Right, so we're here at Jack's Burger, just outside. Pickup does in 4 minutes. There's 2 burgers and lots of accessories. So let's just announce our arrival. Perfekt, tack så mycket. Tack. All right, so our next stop is 3.5 blocks away. It's going to be Chef Street 52. I think we'll be there in just a moment. Let's keep on rolling. Anyway, for now, no traffic. I mean, let's push on the pedals a little bit. Let's move here. Yeah, I'm surprised there's like 0 ice. Usually, I mean, yeah, we saw some streets that were covered with ice underneath, but this one here, absolutely clear. Okay, 52, if I remember correctly. Should be on the right side here. Hey, speja. Sådär. Tack. All right, so apparently the customer is waiting for us. Oh yeah, there's no instructions, so I should have expected that. So we're going from one burger place to another. Our next stop is going to be Bastard Burgers on the People's Street. Tack. All right, we have this order picked up, and we have one more from McDonald's over there. I'll just repark the bike so I can see it from the window.
Tack så mycket.
Tack. Right, so first up getting delivered is the Bastard Burger, and that's gonna be, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, so it's really not that far. Let's see, which way am I going? Oh yeah, we can just go straight here, go left one time, go right one time, and we'll be arriving. It's that simple, boys. Man, we are making like steady progress today. I don't know, I was working the whole week. I had like issues with the snow. It was hard to get around sometimes. Today, absolutely like no problem. We're not being slowed down at all. There's some great conditions right here, you know? Looks like it's gonna be on the left here. This is the spot, this is the neighborhood. The customer said that I'm supposed to call them once I'm here. So let's see. Yeah, 25. Let's send a text message and then we'll call if needed. Hey, Gustav.
Ja.
Sådär.
Tack så jättemycket.
Tack. All right, boys, 19 minutes remaining. We are being sent to Oslo Street 182. It's slightly uphill. Let's just be conservative and say that it's gonna take 10 minutes to get there. So let's get moving. So yeah, I guess we'll drop off this McDonald's order, and then I'm guessing we'll have like 10 minutes left, and maybe we can, you know, do another one before the shift comes to close at 1 p.m. Then after that, it's gonna be time to head back home. All right, so I think what we'll learn so far here today is that one-way streets can be a bit annoying if you're going against the grain. So in this case, on this street, we're going in the right direction, and so that should make it a little bit easier, you know? Let's keep rolling, boys. All right, so we've just turned on to Oslo Street, and let's go ahead and find number 182. Okay, I see 182. Can you see, guys? Right here on the right side. Let's park up the bike. Oh, they even have paintings. Oh, it's like an art gallery up in here, boys. Look at this. Yeah, no joke. That's nice. I've never seen that before.
Våning 4.
All right, check it out, boys. Stockholm, circa 1904. I mean, the central part pretty much looks exactly the same. Yeah, 1898. Holy. People walking about, they have horses. Yeah, it looks the same as it does now. That's nice. All right, so I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but our next stop is going to be McDonald's. This one is on Yacht Street. and we are pointed directly towards it. So if we keep going straight here, eventually we'll reach the yacht street. All right, here we are. Let's take a right turn, and McDonald's should be pretty much right in front of us. There it is, the Golden Arches. This should be the final delivery for today. So let's head inside and take a look at what happens. It's this one. Okay. All right, nice and quick. What a fantastic little shift. Still have to drop off this last order, but that should not take too long at all. Let's head over to Katarina Ban Street. Katarina Route Street. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. It's about 7 minutes away from here. Alright, so we're almost at the address. We're looking for number 79, and it should be at the end of the street on the left side. Alright guys, that was the last of the deliveries for today. Let's head outside and we'll do the final recap. Alright, so here we go. We are next to the water here. Perfect little spot. Let's take a look at the earnings for today. Total working time was 2.5 hours, and in that time we've earned ourselves 387 Swedish crowns, which comes down to about 154 Swedish crowns per hour. You know, pretty typical stuff. I'm actually surprised that it's not more, considering today's a Sunday, and I feel like we were generally quick. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess we had to spend some time waiting at certain spots, so yeah, maybe that's why. Anyway, all in all, a great little shift. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you watched so far, you know, thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment, let me know your thoughts. And yeah, guys, until next time, have a good one, and peace out. Bye-bye.